Hi everybody, Skyblue 1982 here. I'm coming on here on Friday, even though I'm sick. I have like so bad allergies. Like that's why you don't even see me with like eye makeup because it's just like ugh, you know. Okay, so what I want to talk about today. I'm basically coming on here because today is my weekly update. But sometimes when I'm in my car, right, I'm listening to videos of people who I'm subscribed to. So today I saw like a wonderful video, and I swear it just like it motivated me, and it's just like it inspired me. So it doesn't even matter if you're at goal weight, or if the person is just beginning their journey, if they're a year out, 2 years out. There's so many videos that I see that continue to inspire me, that continue to motivate me, and it just like it keeps me on my toes. And this was just one of the videos, and everything that she basically said was just so true and to the point. um, who I'm talking about is Girl.333, and I'm going to show you a small clip of what she had to say. But first, the first thing that she said was that how, like, if you have the weight loss surgery, right? I don't care what type of weight loss surgery you have, we're all in the same mission. It's to lose weight, right? There's no preference over any other. Um, but if you basically have a tool, you have to use it, right? You have to use it to the best of your knowledge. And some people don't do that. Um, it kind of hits a nerve for me, because sometimes people who have insurances, they take it to their advantage, and they're like on whatever mode. And they just don't care. They're like, oh well, my insurance is gonna cover it. I'm fine, and I'm just gonna get this so I can lose weight. And then they don't put in the work that it's required. Um, to lose the weight, and then they wonder why they're not losing weight, right? um, so with that said, like, I remember, and it's funny that I'm mentioning Kelly Growed Up 333 because I was a speaker. This was my first time that I actually spoke in front of a large crowd. It was orientation night. um, and I could see so many people in the crowd that just didn't even care, that were just like listening to me, and they were just like, oh, I mean, it was crazy. But not Kelly. Kelly, when I spoke, um, Kelly, who's Growed Up 333, when I spoke, she came up to me and she started asking me questions and stuff like that. Like, you could immediately tell the people who were going to be successful, and then the people who just didn't give a crap, right? Because, well, like I said, people just do it because their insurance covers it, because they're overweight, obese, and stuff like that, and they just want something to help them lose weight. Little do they know how much work it requires, when they actually do have the surgery. So I knew Kelly was gonna go places. Again, Growed Out 333, and she's been making videos ever since she's had weight loss surgery. Um, and she had the lap band with my same doctor, Dr. Guys. Um, but she said a very interesting thing. She said, you have to want it as bad as you want to breathe. And I can't agree more. To me, if you have weight loss surgery, it's because there's nothing left. You don't have anything left. You've been through maybe every diet. You're just like so tired of looking at yourself in the mirror and just feeling disgusted. You're probably depressed. You just don't like the person you are anymore. I mean, you have to like really be physically at the end's rope, to have weight loss surgery. So when you have weight loss surgery, you start to learn how hard it is to lose the weight. Okay, yes, you have a tool to help you, but that tool could only bring you so long. People think that just because they have this tool, that it's just going to do all the work. That's not the case at all. So when they figure out that they do have to put in the work in order to continue losing the weight, um, I guess they'll see the reality of it. But my main thing was, I wanted to lose weight as much as I wanted to breathe. That's how bad I wanted it. And I guess that's why I was so successful with my tool, because um, I wanted it. I wanted it so bad. I mean, I didn't see anything else. Like, I blocked everything else and I just focused on me because that's how bad I wanted it. I didn't care about anything else. You know, I was having a conversation yesterday with Sin Through Thick and Thin, and we were talking about how we push everything aside in order to lose the weight. Meaning, you guys know that sometimes I'm a party girl every other weekend, right? And I like to go out, I like to have fun. So I completely shut my social life completely. It went out the window for 8 months, because it did take 8 months for me to lose all of my weight. So I didn't have any social life. I didn't do any cooking. I didn't do any cleaning. I didn't do anything but just focus on me. Um, so I had to put my husband aside. I had to put my son aside. Um, and I just, I worked my ass off, exercising 5, 6 times a day, not eating after 7 o'clock, and just like I pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed. That's what it's all about, pushing. Of course, towards the end, I started feeling bad because, I was like, well, I had to give up not spending time with my husband, and of course, what made me truly feel bad is not spending time with my son as much as I should. Um, but then you have to start thinking about, and I guess I didn't get this till later on. You have to think about, what about me? I mean, like, you've given yourself how many years to those people, and it's always about dumb, 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 dumb. What about you? What about me? You know? That's what I'm trying to say. Focus on yourself. And, it's kind of hard for either your spouse or your children to see that when you actually start pushing everything aside, because that's what I did. I isolated myself from everybody. I didn't hang out with anybody. Um, I didn't go out with anybody. I was just like hardcore there in my house because I had a treadmill in my house, and I was just hitting it every day, every day, every day. I would just come directly from work and just, exercise for 2 hours, take a bath, and just knock out, go to sleep. So that was my life for basically 8 months. Um, and I guess people, your spouses, your family, they don't get that, because certain people are faced with these type of situations, and they start to get angry because they feel like, well, uh, you no longer have a social life, so I can't have a social life, or you're exercising, so then you can't cook for me, and blah blah blah. There's just a million types of things, but you also have to realize that you also have to focus on yourself. And then again later on, I had to learn how to juggle stuff, how to balance, rather, family with my health, and maintaining my weight, and that was, I guess, hard for me to do. So it just takes a lot of time and practice to do that, because you have to, I guess, make a schedule. I have to tell you that it's really hard for me when I had to, like, really make a schedule of the time that I exercise, of the time that I eat, and the time that I have to help my son with homework and study with him, because he's struggling in school a bit. And I blamed myself for a very long time. I was like, if I didn't, if I was there with him for those 8 months, or that I wasn't there for him, he would have been doing better than doing this and doing that, but I can't really do that. I'm not gonna beat myself up for that. So I'm just like, all the time that I missed out with them, I'm doing it now, so I just really had to, like, try to balance my life, and I have to tell you that it was really hard because I have to really make a schedule for it. um, and sometimes life just gets in the way. And again, I was just having this conversation with Cindy, and I was telling her, like, next week I'm supposed to have a 5K, and this is going to be my second 5K. And I'm like, I'm scared. I'm scared because I don't feel like I'm ready for it, and it's just like I have this fear and I don't know where this is coming from. And then like I just like thought of like backing out. I don't know, you know, and then sometimes I'm like, you know, Melanie, you pushed yourself so hard in the beginning, and then you see everybody doing these, you know, 10Ks and these half marathons, these marathons, and of course you probably, you know, I'm gonna get envious. It's like, why can't you push yourself to that? You know, why can't you push yourself to do what, you know, what other people do? But it's everybody's journey is different, you know, and I can't see that. I mean, the same way I say don't compare yourself to me, I say to others as well. But I have to go, guys, because I have to answer this. I hope this video was helpful, and take care. Bye.